Welcome everybody. Here we are for another event. We're going to be playing a standard event. I have a tournament coming up on Sunday. It's Friday as of this recording. And I've been kind of kicking ass with Sultai Emergence. This deck is very powerful. I'm currently like 17-2 on the ladder. We just cruised right through Diamond all the way up to like rank 600 Mythic with the deck. Feels very powerful. Nobody's playing Graveyard Hate. I even run into the Graveyard Hate I do run into is like Tranquil Frillback. I even ran into a white-blue control deck playing double Stonebrain, double Rest in Peace, and we still beat them. The deck is very powerful. Even a Rest in Peace can be dealt with. That's why you've got your own Frillbacks in the sideboard. You've seen me play this deck a bunch of times, but this is for anybody just joining us. Basically, it's a Reanimator deck. We're using Squirming Emergence to bring back something huge, preferably like an Atraxa, putting it into play. You can put in any permanent into play as long as its casting cost is equal to or less than the number of permanents in your graveyard. So we've got a bunch of powerful permanents aside from Atraxa. We've got one with the Multiverse Portal to Phyrexia, Lumra, even Harvester of Misery is kind of a sweeper on a stick that you can reanimate. We have a couple actual sweepers to interact. We've got 4 Bitter Triumph, which is the best removal spell in Standard, assuming you can massage that cost, that additional cost, and instead of having it be a drawback, you have it be a boon. Like in our deck, it allows me to discard Atraxa and one with the Multiverse and Portal and Lumra and all this stuff. And everything else at 2 mana is just an enabler. You've got self-mill, 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 self-mill. You're just milling as quick as you can. That allows you to put an Atraxa into play as early as turn 3, which is way more powerful than anything else anybody's doing. No ramp deck can put a big 7-drop on turn 3. No other deck can cheat in a 7-drop on turn 3, aside from this one. Against aggro, that's lights out. They cannot beat that pre-board. Post-board, they might have a, pick your poison or whatever, but even if they have a go for the throat or something for Atraxa, you draw so many cards, you're able to discard more cards, you're able to reanimate again. By the time, if you resolve a turn 3 Atraxa, the chance you have a turn 4 Atraxa is like 95%. Because Atraxa is going to find you another Squirming Emergence, find you whatever you need. If you were able to reanimate the first one, you're definitely going to be able to reanimate it again if they kill it on turn 4. So, back-to-back Atraxas, turn 3 and turn 4, like even if they do have a removal, it's often just too much. I haven't made any big changes to the deck. I've talked about playing a second Restless Reef. I'm really loath to come into play tapped lands in this deck. Obviously, Surveil lands would be very good in a deck that's trying to fill its own graveyard, but you have to remember, we are comboing off on turn 3. That means we do not want any tapped lands, like as few as possible in our deck. So I'm literally only playing 2, not counting, the fast lands after turn 3 or something, right? But the only lands that come in always tapped are Restless Reef and Underground Mortuary. Everything else comes in untapped. Yeah, you crack Fable on turn 1 or 2 or 3, it'll come in tapped, but for the most part, it doesn't, or you don't care. You crack your Fable on turn 1. So yeah, the sideboard has all the usual suspects. Triple Tranquil Frillback, which has been great against all the enchantments running around, as well as eating the opponent's graveyard removal, like Agatha's Soul Cauldron, or Rest in Peace, or whatever. You just blow it up, and then you start filling your graveyard again and try and go off. Negate and duress against the controlling decks, slower decks, spell-based decks, that kind of stuff. Terror Tide against aggro, Malicious Eclipse, same thing. Jace, Tyrannax against like control. Jace is quite good against all the decks that play Caretaker's Talent. They often draw a lot of cards, and by the time you get to turn 5 or 6, both of you have 30 cards left, or maybe 35 cards in your deck, and it just takes 2 Jaces to kill them. Jace is great. We're playing 1 in the main. It's one of the ways you win. It's plan B, but it's a great plan B. Just Jace, reanimate Jace, reanimate Jace. Sometimes they eat your graveyard. You can't reanimate Atraxa or anything, but it's easy to get to 4 permanents. You just immediately, reanimate Jace a couple times. It doesn't matter if they have 100 life. They just die, right? So that's the deck. We're going to play it through an event. Hopefully get that elusive 5-0. I will see you in round 1. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 1. We lose the die roll. We're on the draw against Kurt Vonnegut. Uh-oh. I'm going to get outclassed here. I've got the Bitter Triumph to discard the one with the Multiverse. Jace is a mill card, but it's not a fast mill card. But I like Jace early. Against a lot of decks, it buys you time. They have to kill it. They start attacking it. It gains you life, basically. They have to attack it. It also mills and replaces itself. Like, that's pretty good. I guess I'll keep this on the draw. I'm not crazy about this. Obviously, it's not a nut draw. We're not going to have turn 3 Atraxa unless we draw you know, I keep saying Pixie. Fairy, the Picklock Prankster. Picklock Pixie. Okay, I am going to crack this first. And the reason why, of course, we're trying to get permanents in our yard, and I don't care about turn 4 having an untapped land here. Take another blue sauce. Okay. Valley Might Caller on turn 1. So what am I playing against here? This is white-red rabbits or white-green rabbits or something? Interesting. The squadron would be awesome. Yeah, the DF-16 squad. We're coming, baby. We're transforming gaming. I gotta kill that quest caller right now, I think. I'd like to go Archaeologist here, start filling the yard, but I'm not gonna let them untap with quest caller. Not a chance. They start scrying, they start fixing their draws. No, 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 no. Okay, we discard. That's 2 permanents in the yard. Working our way up here. Might be Jace on 3. I think I might just go Tapland Archaeologist here. And then I can Jace on 4 for full loyalty. Yeah, they're going big wide. Yeah, I want an Archaeologist. It'll buy us some time, and it also might find me a Terror Tide, which would be amazing here. No Terror Tides, no big deal. The 1/4 means they've got to keep these 1 toughness creatures back, unless they can kill my guy. We're at 5 permanents. If they kill my guy, we go to 6. We're very close to squirming here. Ooh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. That's another card that might be banned before it rotates out of standard. We'll see, but... Wizards has already gone on the record and said they know it's a problem. Okay, I'm definitely blocking here. Going to 6 permanents in the yard. No Lumras or anything. God, so close! 1 more permanent. If I had a Fabled Passage here, we'd have Atraxa. But... what to do here? I think it's just Archaeologist. And then... I hope I draw Bitter Triumph, but even if I don't... okay, there's the Terror Tide. Yeah, nice. So now I think I can just play this. I just want to make sure I don't die to some crazy overrun effect here. I'm just going to play Picklock as a blocker. I know I'm going to sweep next turn. They know that I'm going to sweep next turn, but they still play a creature. I'm very confused. Huh? Oh, they're trying to get this guy to the point where he's too big to die? Terror Tide doesn't... no, dude. No, 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 no. Y'all crazy. They should have attacked with everybody. They know I'm going to sweep here, right? They just overextended into my sweeper. I'm very confused. Don't need the green. Good night. Top decks, and I've got Atraxa next turn, so I think this game's over. I think this game's actually just already over here. Yeah, I could get 1 with the Multiverse, but I think I want to refill my hand, get Squirming Emergence, then 1 with the Multiverse here. Artifact instant. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Okay. So Terror Tide comes in. Malicious Eclipse is going to be good here as well. Jace is not great in this matchup, despite me keeping it in the opening hand. It, you know, it buys us some life, but that's not good enough. I'm not going to play a 4-mana card that just buys me some life in cycles. No. Harvester, Terror Tide. Wail is not great here. Not going to be great against small creatures, bouncing their creatures for value. Not really doing anything. Like, I want to be bouncing stuff that's big, that's more than 2 mana, or that's like, you know, Eurobrask's Forge with 3 or 4 counters on it, or whatever. So, Wail gets cut. I could bring in something like a Tidebinder here as well. I could even cut the last Wail. But Wail is an enabler, and cutting all your enablers or cutting a good chunk of them makes your deck a little bit worse at doing the thing. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. Let's try this. White-red rabbits. Let's send them back to the pasture. Back to the forest. Urza, how you doing, buddy? Knight Errant, Urza. They said, yeah, and Mike, you got it. Yep, play 2 blockers. Just make sure we don't die in case... I don't know what they have. But then they played their last 2 creatures. I showed them Terror Tide. I don't understand why. Damn it. Blue Source would be perfect. I would keep this hand. I have to mulligan this, I think. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Not crazy about this one. But we're on the draw. We've got some draws to find action here. Looking for Terror Tide. Malicious Eclipse also very good. Yeah. Malicious Eclipse doesn't kill that thing. That's annoying. Okay, Sanctum. I'm gonna go Founding here. On Chapter 1, play nothing. Because we're setting up for a Chapter 2 Mill 4 untap, Malicious Eclipse or something, or... I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I really need a Malicious Eclipse here off the top. Yeah, Knight Errant Urza is a huge problem for that card. That card is a very powerful card. It was one of the best cards in arguably the best deck in Standard pre-rotation. Boros Convoke. Oh, there's the Terror Tide. Okay, so we're going to be Terror Tiding next turn. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage? I'm dead. I can't take 17. I won't be able to flash back the Terror Tide because I only have Pain Lands. Wow, that's crazy. I drew all lands, so not much I can do about that, but... Okay. I guess I die. Oh, I can't even flashback Terror Tide. What am I saying? I can't play the 4th land and then flash it back, right? What does that do? Oh, some pump spell? Sure, I die. You can steal 1 on the play. I'll give it to you. I had a pretty shitty opening hand, but I could have gone to 5, I guess. I don't think that's correct, though. Yep, sure. I could have killed him, or I could have stabilized if I had Malicious Eclipse, but didn't draw it. Run it back. I thought they could only do 17 there on board. But did I miscount? Maybe I miscounted. Anyway. Play first. Yeah. Practice on 1 as usual. We have lots of black sources here. I think I'm going to get another blue source. Another green source isn't bad, just because... I don't want to pay life for this all the time, every time I use it. Hopefully only have to use it once to cast Squirming Emergence. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go Archaeologist first, put a body on the field, see what we mill. Atraxa's nice. Ooh, I'll take a Terror Tide. Nice. And then Darkslick gets us the Malicious Eclipse if I want, which I do, I think, want. And just wipe this, keep my blocker. Are they going to play another creature? Is that only until end of turn? Oh, yeah. No blocks. No blocks. Darkslick Eclipse. Nice. Get to keep my blocker here. No attacks. Okay, now we've got Picklock into cast Picklock here. Harvest Right Host. Sure, that card's terrible. Let's mill first. See what we find here. I might actually Bitter Triumph or something. Yeah, there's a Bitter Triumph. There's a Squirming Emergence though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that instead. And let's actually jam the Pixie here, the fairy, because if these guys die, if I throw them in front of this thing and they pump it and whatever, then I've got Atraxa next turn, right? As soon as they go to the yard, that'll get us the 7 permanents. Phineas. Indeed. Yeah, they're gonna do it. Oh. No, they can't. I want them to kill both my guys, but it looks like they can't. Okay. If they could kill both my guys, I probably would have double blocked there, but... Should I just Terror Tide? Phineas is pretty damn good. I could wait one more turn. They know I have Terror Tide here. They've got reach. They're just going to block me anyway. Yeah, let's wipe. That gives us 7. We'll go... I could go Lumra this turn as well. But I like Atraxa more, I think, right? Yeah. And they're dead. They just... That's it. They're not going to be able to beat this. I don't need to Lumra. Atraxa should do the trick. Take another one of you. Yeah, sure. Okay. Leave it on 1 for now. Doesn't really matter, I think. Pick your poison. Nope. They need to pick your poison here to not get wrecked, but here we are. Lupin Flower Village. Yeah, rabbits are too cute. They're way too cute to be good. Not scary enough. Not... It's like the sports teams. You don't name your team cute little bunnies. People are not going to be intimidated by that. Skadoosh. Didn't find a portal? Should I try and find a portal here or just slam Lumra? Let's just slam Lumra. Lumra's so insane. She's going to be massive. They're not going to be able to beat her. There's one with the Multiverse. Okay. We ramp to 15 mana, or whatever this is. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 mana. 14 next turn. Still not big enough, homie. You're not big enough. Scoop it up, Vonnegut. No? Still fighting the good fight. Ooh, pump the team. Peace. I'll gain 7. Crack my fetch on upkeep. Always stop on upkeep after you jam Lumra. Just make sure you get that basic out of your deck. Don't want to draw that. It's the only one we have, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to trigger Founding. Founding cast Squirming. Squirming cast one with the Multiverse. And this game is over. Play that off the top. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's round 1. Easy peasy. Game 2, they had the play, and they had a really big draw, and we mulliganed and had a really bad draw. That was the only way they were able to steal a game. But if both of our draws are decent, they don't have a chance in hell. So, all right, round 2. See you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2. We're 1-0. We win the die roll. I like that. I don't like this. Got a mulligan this hand. Oh, boy. 2 really garbage draws. I got a mulligan again. This deck can still combo off and win on turn 3 on a multi-5, but we obviously have to draw well here. Okay. That's magic. That's how it goes sometimes. I'm going to put these 2 on the bottom, and if I draw another big thing, I've got Bitter Triumph. We've got Founding to start getting the ball rolling here. Should be okay. Just go full on baguette. C'est juste un joli baguette. Yeah, you could say that. Just say nice things. That's all. Just as long as it's something that's not like offensive or insulting or derogatory to someone or some group, then you know that it's fine. Okay. Need some caffee. There's a Squirming. Dare I Founding here? I think I'm gonna wait on the Founding. Might be able to Founding into Bitter Triumph. Yeah. I guess I should just Bitter Triumph now, though, right? Well, you know what? No, let's go to our turn. If I find a huge thing... Shit. Am I going to pay 3 life? I'm going to pay 3 life here, I think, for Bitter Triumph. That sucks, but... Okay. Mono Black. Cool land, though. What the hell? This thing? Wow. Okay, a lot of permanents in the yard. I like that. So what do we have next turn? 5 permanents in the yard. Damn it. So next turn I can go, yeah, flashback, Bitter Triumph, kill their guy, and then Founding goes to the yard. That gives me 6. I bring back Lumra, and we multi-5, get Lumra into play on turn 5, and ramp. And then anything I draw is going to be huge. Sure. I'm going to draw a lot more cards than that thing's going to draw you, I think, but there's an Atraxa. Beautiful. Now I can discard Atraxa. That's huge. What a draw. Bitter Triumph is so good. It's so good. Planeswalkers, creatures, doesn't care about anything else. Atraxa? I'm not going to do Lumra now that I've got 7. I wasn't anticipating getting 7 in the yard there. Lums? Fable... Squirming, probably? Yeah. Wow. Only drawing 3 cards makes me feel a little bad there. Could I have picked up more? Did I misclick, maybe? I don't know. I'm going too fast here. What do you got? I'm sure you've got to go for the throat for this, but again, we're just going to reanimate it. I'm probably just going to Lumra at this point, though, right? And then reanimate the turn after. I just don't want them to make me discard Squirming Emergence. They could have, like, a Duress or something here as well as... Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, discard 2 cards. Doesn't matter. I'm going to keep Squirming Emergence. So, Atraxa's coming back, baby. The second time's going to be better. Watch. Second time's going to be even better. We both lose 4 life. Okay. Yeah, still going to be Atraxa here, I think. I could have played the land first, but I might actually use this land. Theater Triumph, one with the Multiverse. Do I take another Atraxa? I think I'm going to take Picklock instead. Okay. So I've got 2 mana here. I could just Wail of the Forgotten, bounce. Let's crack the Fabled Passage first, though. I'm going to get the second Forest. Actually, I should just get the Plains at this point. And then let's do this. Take your arena back. It's ugly. Get it out of my face. Okay, this was a Multi 5, remember. I think this game's actually out of control for my opponent at this point, but we'll see. They need to have another go for the throat for this Atraxa, and then we're just going to have, you know, one with the Multiverse soon enough. Prankster finds another Squirming, maybe. They discard Sholdred. I can keep Wail, I think. Okay. Go ahead. They keep Phyrexia in Arena. It's way too slow to get them out of this, so I'm surprised they didn't discard that. Sholdred might have a chance of killing me here. Phyrexia in Arena definitely doesn't, so I'm not sure what they are sitting on there. 2 cards in their hand. One of them is Arena, and one of them is... 3 cards, but one of them was drawn this turn. So one of them is Unknown. Okay. Is this how they're gonna beat me? They're gonna try and beat me? A little weird. Look at the top card. Don't need that. Let's Prankster here. There's a Squirming. Squirming Atraxa. Do this all day, honey. That's 4 Atraxas? 3? How many? I lost track. Take another one, I guess. Founding, Passage, Squirming. Okay. Oh, we're on end step. Discard Blooming Marsh. Okay. Next turn, I've got one with the Multiverse into Atraxa. If they kill this. Okay. Now if I get to hit them with Atraxa, they're donezo, right? They're still fighting the good fight here. Kind of insane, but sure. Punch you. One with the Multiverse. Harvester of Misery for free? Yeah, that seems good. Go ahead. Okay. Game 2 it is. Mono black. Mono black mid-range. They're not an aggro deck if they're playing main deck Phyrexian Arena. They're trying to beat me with this? Oh, and Rush of Dread? Okay, this is some, yeah, rogue, like, they're trying to burn me out with mono black. Kinda crazy. I don't know. What should I do about this? They play a bunch of spells, so negates, duresses might be good. Their creatures looked pretty shitty. Sholdred's the only real creature I saw. This thing's ass. These things all die to everything. Maybe Gix is worth killing. Could see another Terror Tide being good. Jace could also be an easy way to win the game here. Because if they're playing black, they're going to have a bunch of... what is it? They might have Stonebrain. They might have Deadly Cover-Up to strip my Atraxas. But if they're playing that many creatures, they're probably not going to have Deadly Cover-Up, right? I think Terror Tide instead of Jace might be good. Cut one Harvester. Wail. Archaeologist. Maybe cut a couple. Could bring in Tidebinder. I kind of want to bring in Duress with all those Rankles, Garbo, whatever that card's called. It's so slow, I can Duress it out of their hand pretty easily, I think. I'm going to leave in the one Jace, and I'm going to leave it like this. Let's see how it goes. This thing's ass. Well, you know what I mean. I'm being harsh, but, you know, sorry, a 2-mana uncommon. I was talking about the Knight, right? That Knight is bad. Yeah, Mike Wood. They've got the Bloodletter combo, it looks like, so whatever. They've got to resolve a 4-drop, and then I can kill it with my 2-mana spell, and then they've got to... Not only do they have to resolve a 4-drop, they have to resolve another clunky sorcery after that. Not good enough. This is acceptable. I'm on the draw, and I have a Surveil land, and I have an Archaeologist and Founding don't find me land, which is unfortunate, but... this lets me Surveil... Yeah, oh... Did I keep that to Founding into? I just drew Squirming Emergence ×3. I'm keeping that on top. I just need to find one land in the next couple turns, and I should be able to turn 4 Atraxa, hopefully. Are you going to let me discard? Oh, this exiles. You may cast. Oh, no. So it doesn't exile unless you can cast it, right? So we lead with this into Picklock. And by turn 3, we could have Atraxa on the field here. That's, 3 permanents? Shit. I guess I'll take this. I need another land here. I milled 2 lands. I didn't want to draw all these stupid Squirming Emergences, but here we are. Phyrexian Arena. Sure. Can't cast anything. Okay. Can I draw land? That would be incredible. Yes! And Atraxa. Ooh, it's a Lumra. I'll take it. Lumra on turn 3? That should be GG almost. We'll see. 3 more land? Oh yeah, that's gonna be GG. Now, Squirming Emergence is much worse now because we took all the lands out of our graveyard. But I get to Wail here. I'm gonna put another land in on upkeep, so we'll have 4. Maybe I just Terror Tide, actually. Yeah, let's just Terror Tide. Get rid of this Death Toucher. Oh, sure. Now I'm gonna lose my creature. I can just bring that back, I think. So that'll be 4 permanents, 5 permanents, and then this will be 6. So yeah, I can just bring Lumber back right now if I want. I think I'm probably gonna Terror Tide though. Liliana's terrible against the Reanimator deck. I don't know why people... As soon as I show somebody Squirming Emergence, the first thing you should do if you're a black deck, Golgari or Mono Black, whatever, any deck that's playing Liliana, side out Liliana against the Reanimator deck. You're only... Every time they plus this, it's only going to help me. It's going to put permanents in my yard, maybe get an Atraxa out of my hand so I can reanimate it. You're not doing yourself any favors. The fact that it's symmetrical and they are also discarding, but I'm the only one discarding for value, means I have the huge advantage every time they tick up this Planeswalker. You just don't do it. Don't play that card against Reanimator. It's crazy. Okay, so let's go to main phase, see what we draw. This is going to flashback something. I guess we'll Wail here. And I'll look at the top 3. I've got Atraxas in the graveyard already, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to put this in my hand. I can just hard cast it, right? Lily's on 1. Let's tide first. Just a little something to tide me over. I could Squirming back the Lumra here, I guess. Or an Atraxa. Jesus. This deck's insane. Okay. This is turn 5 or something. Turn 5? Turn 6? Oh, Duress. Nasty. Let's discard... Don't think I need Harvester or Fallaji anymore. Okay. You gonna keep discarding cards? After I drew 8 or whatever? Went up to 8 in my hand, I mean. They're fighting the good fight, but you can see this match is very lopsided in terms of power level, right? Like, they're just... None of this is as powerful as anything we're doing over here. Turn 3 Lumro was pretty gross. Pretty gross. Yeah, this is turn 5, turn 6. I've got 10 mana next turn. 11, sorry. All right, let me catch up. Terror Tide? Yeah, I was saying in the deck tech, 3 Terror Tide seems good. Vortex, someone just played this deck against you because Jace Awakened. Oh, the 2 mana Jace? And plotted the Squirming Emergence? But they have to wait till turn 4 to play Jace. And doesn't Jace... Hold on. What is... Let me read Jace. I gotta read Jace again. Does he even self-mill? Why would you play Jace Awakened when you could play the one that I'm playing? Okay. Discard some cards, huh? Whatever. You want to Lily me? Take away your last card? Okay, I guess I don't need this Duress anymore. Sure. Okay, 27 cards in my deck. I have no idea what my opponent thinks they can do to win this game, but still trying. Could just get back a portal here. I just want to get back Atraxa, right? Just do this all day. I just keep Atraxa, Atraxa, Atraxa. This is what I mean about the first one. Like I tell people, but turn 3 Atraxa just ends the game. They're like, what do you mean? Don't. That's ridiculous. People play go for the throat in standard. What do you mean? That's not just the game. It's like, no, you just don't understand. It doesn't matter if they go for the throat. We just I don't need to even loot anymore. You can take that away, please. I don't need to I don't need to actually attack and kill them with the Atraxa. Drawing 6 cards is too much. That's already way too much. If you turn 3 Atraxa, turn 4 Atraxa, it means you're gonna Atraxa the next turn, and then the next turn, and then the next turn. Like, it doesn't matter that they kill the first one. They lose. They're not gonna be able to do it every single turn. They top deck an arena. Okay. I'm just gonna ruin their day. I don't have to do anything fancy here, so let's just do this again. Bounce. I don't want you drawing cards. No. No. Scoop it up. Game's over. Ooh, yeah. Crushed.
Crush them like a grape. I'll see you in round 3.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3. We win the die roll. Yay. This is a good hand against aggro, maybe? Ooh, it is slow. I think I'm going to keep this. If we draw any big thing, I can toss it. We have no mill. I know there's no mill in this hand, but our deck's full of mill. We might draw some mill here. Swamp. Okay. Hopefully another mono black tier 2 pile. I'm not a fan of mono black. I don't think it's a very good deck right now at all. Okay, let's put Portal in the yard. I think I'll put Harvester in my hand. The beauty part about Wail is you don't show them what you put in your hand, right? They don't get to see it. They just see what I discarded. Ooh, Passage is not bad. Get another blue source here for now. Put another permanent in our yard. And is it black-green mid-range? I don't know what I'm playing against here right now. But Harvester, gonna kill 2 drops. Is it a combo? Green-black could be a few different decks here, right? It could be mid-range, although that's not... Wow. Okay, I was gonna say, that probably isn't the case. Apparently it is. Just because I thought, oh my god. I'm just gonna jam Harvester. I don't care if they kill it, because it's just another permanent in my graveyard to work toward getting a portal into play. I'm pretty sure they have Go for the Throat or whatever they have here. It doesn't matter. But I think that's the part that a lot of people miss. They think that, oh, all I have to do is kill the Atraxa. There. Problem solved. And it's like, no. Wow. Phyrexia Obliterator. I have not seen one of those in a hot minute. Damn. Well, punch you in the face. I have Menace. Are they going to play a fight spell here? They're going to get absolutely wrecked, aren't they? They're going to play a fight spell, I bet. Obliterator. You're adorable. I'm probably not going to take this, right? Yeah, I don't want to take 5. Wow. Okay. Obliterator and Shouldered. Mono black 4 drops over here. Punch you in the face. Mortuary. Maybe mill something here. Yeah. Getting closer. 5 permanents. Okay. What? What? What's happening? They had a full grip, all their lands. They didn't play anything till turn 4. They played 2 cards, and then they scooped. I don't know what's going on. Chaotic! Dear Lord, it's been a dog's age. How you doing, buddy? No intro music right now because I'm recording for YouTube. How you doing, man? Oh no, dude, go copy one of my lists. Well, this deck I'm playing right now is absolutely ridiculous, but go copy, here's the Untapped page. You can go check it out. But dude, we got to play some other games too. I want to play some more social games. I'm going to be playing a ton of horror games this coming month in October. Hope you join me for that. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay, have a great day at work. Have a good weekend. Let me know if you're going to be around in October. Any recommendations for games? Let me know. I'm always looking for new blood. So how am I sideboarding here? I don't even know how to sideboard against this person. Tidebinder? The Obliterator? Yeah. Could I shut off an Obliterator with a Tidebinder? I guess so. I would have to wait for it to trigger, so I'd have to, like, block it or something. I didn't see any little stuff. So I'm going to take out a Harvester. I'll bring in one Terratide, because I know they're mid-range. Terratide will be better. I'm just going to run it back. I'm going to sideboard one card here. Purrington, how you doing? Are you at work right meow? I'm loving this deck I'm playing right meow. It's meow we're talking. Like this is really where you want to be in standard. Right meow. I'm going to I'm on the draw. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. One of these guys could easily find me a Bitter Triumph, and then I get to discard one of these things. Jace on 3 should be good. I'm on the draw, so I have 3 shots to find a third land here. I think I should be okay. We're going to find out. Lums coming out of hibernation just in time. Taking a bit of a break from work. Nice. Oh, there you go. Hard to say if I'll be around. My schedule's a bit chaotic. Okay, nice. Outlast. Ooh. You know what? And there's a game I might be playing called the Outlast Trials. You just reminded me of. But Outlast, like Outlast? Yeah, I could do that. I don't know if I have that game. I've got to go look. But, nice. Okay, get out of here, Chaotic. Pop back in when you can. My wife's gone for the whole weekend. That means I'm going to be streaming like crazy. So tomorrow I'm going to do like an 18-hour stream. Sunday we're going to do like a 12-hour stream. So join me if you can. But otherwise, have a great weekend, man. Chaotic's an awesome dude. One of my OG homies from when I first started the channel. Okay, let's pass. I don't care about killing the bat. You know, no pressing need to get Fallaji Archaeologist back. I think I'm just going to mill 4 with the Picklock on their end step, and, okay. Well, now I probably have to kill that. Yeah, let me just do this now. Dump the portal? I'm going to dump Atraxa. Oh, actually, I'm going to dump Lumra. Lumra's the most likely thing to bring back here, because it's the cheapest. If I do find a Squirming Emergence or something. Should I minus Jace? I feel like I should just Squirming Mill. Should I just plus Jace here? They can even have an answer to Jace? I think I'm actually just going to plus Jace and wait. They're going to have to overextend. Oh. I was going to say, do they play an answer to a Planeswalker? Probably not. Oh, apparently they have this. Okay, my one Planeswalker gets bitten. Sure. Now I can do this and play the fairy. Might as well. There's an argument for not doing this till their end step, just to avoid getting duressed, but I think I'm fine. Play this. Okay, so we've got 5 permanents in the yard. They have 3 cards. God. Untapped land and I would have swung with the reef there, but no such luck. Attack. Pass. Not going to Terratide yet. Next turn I'm going to swing with my Restless Reef and mill myself, I think. Or maybe mill them? We'll see. Okay, now I probably have to Terratide, get my Fallaji back. Okay. Getting closer to an Atraxa. Lissa doesn't have reach, so let's get our point in here. And then I will Terratide and get my Archaeologist back. Archaeologist might find us a Squirming here, hopefully. We'll see. X is 5, bud. Yep. Okay. Any Fabled Passage, I can just slam Atraxa here. Oh, or the White Source. Oops. Heard you like these. Have you seen her yet? She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Ooh, and there's a Squirming. Alright. Yeah, like that's what I mean about this card. So it doesn't matter if they have a removal spell now. We just immediately get to reanimate it again next turn. And this is usually what happens. No blocks. You want to draw a card? Removal? Guess not. Haven't lost the game yet. We're 3-0. I will see you in round number 4. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 4. This is an interesting one. It's very slow, but I'm going to keep it. We'll see what we can do here. Playing against the Demon. Ooh, is it Domain? It could be a Mirror. I've seen the other version of this deck. I don't see anybody playing this version that I'm playing. My version. I see people playing the version that's doing Lumra things. All Lumra, baby. I think it's kind of crazy. I don't love it. I think this is Domain. Yeah, I am going to do this. There's a couple of reasons why. First of all, I have a second one in my hand. That's the number one reason. But number 2, I get to mill 4 here. Maybe I mill a Wail or something that can keep the milling going. I'm going to play another Founding, so I'm going to be doing a lot of milling here. And that means turn 4 Atraxa is very likely, or a turn 4 big thing. But even if I don't mill a big thing, I can turn 4 Squirming Emergence back the Founding, mill even more, and then Chapter 3 Founding, flashback Squirming Emergence, and put the big thing in. So, despite not having any big thing, well, I have Lumra, but no way to discard it. I have no big thing in the yard. Oh, where were you last turn? Still, that's still going to be amazing here. Okay. Are you going to counter this? No. Okay, this is a very fast mill. This is almost certainly going to be turn 4 Atraxa here, or whatever huge thing. Yeah. Turn 4 1 with the Multiverse, maybe. Jace. So let's see if they don't play counter magic. I think it's just Domain. I'm gonna have turn 4. See, other one with the Multiverse is not doing anything. This is what I mean. This is why I don't like one with the Multiverse. Like, at least Portal ETBs and does something. Not on this board, but oh, temp lockdown. Okay, nice. I can find a Wail to deal with that, but I can also just go, like, the damage is done. Even though I'm not doing that thing, I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna be, ooh. Oh, I can't play this off the top. I'm gonna mill it with Lumra. That's okay. I want to play that Founding off the top and not mill it, but sure. Stop on my upkeep. Oh, I heard you like ramping. That's how you do it. Turn 4 Lumra. Turn 4 10 mana. So I only have 4 permanents in the yard. But I've got one with the Multiverse. They have to leyline one with the Multiverse right now. They can't let me untap with that. They know it too. I'm going to shuffle away that Fabled Passage. I don't want to draw that. And I want to, you know, get the basic out of my deck as well. Yeah, make that leyline cheaper. I know they have leyline binding in their hand. They looked at my 1. They know they're going to do it. They're just making it cheaper here. Get a swamp. Come on. We've all done this dance before. There it is. Oh, you've got the one that looks like a mountain. Nice. Classic. Yup. Read you like a book. Yes, of course you can do that. Let's crack this. Okay, we've got a 10-10, so they need more ley lines here. Okay. Draw. Not bad. Punch. There it is. Oof, and a Squirming. So I could take Wail. I could bounce Leyline, get back double Founding. Founding into Squirming. Bring back Jace. Yeah. Okay, 5, 6. I can't... Trying to think of how I can do this optimally. I'm going to bring back 2 Foundings, right? The first Founding is going to go Chapter 2, and the second one's going to go Chapter 3. I mill 4, but then I can't... Like, when I put the Squirming Emergence on the stack, it's going to have to be equal to the card, to the value. Like, Wail you can put on the stack and then mill a bunch of stuff, and then when the Wail resolves, it'll be full and you'll get all 3. But Squirming, you have to choose the target. So I guess I'm going to bring back Jace, and that's fine, I guess. So... we bounce this. Mill 4 first. But to go on the stack, I have to choose this. And it's going to only be for 5, right? Or no, because it hasn't resolved yet. Yeah, now it's going to go on the stack for 8. Okay. Jace? Jace is pretty tough for them to beat. 13 in my yard, so I can't draw 3 cards here. If I -4 Jace, I guess they could get lost Jace. I should just -5, right? Yeah. Nice. I'm pretty sure they have a Sunfall here, so I'm not going to play Picklock Prankster. I don't have Reef. Let's pass. Okay, we give them the lockdown back, but it doesn't matter. They can lock down my Founding again if they like. I think the lockdown, we kind of punished them there. Or sorry, the Leyline. Lockdown 8 Founding, yeah. These enchantment-based removal spells, like if I draw a Wail, I can bounce them at will, right? And then just get the value back there. I think that was the best thing. Hey, Professor, how you doing, buddy? We're recording this for YouTube, so sorry I'm not paying super close attention to the chat. Lee in a hammock, how's life? Eat the rich, yeah, in a way. I mean, it's not eat, but the rich need to start paying more. They need to start paying their fair share. That's the problem here. They're getting away with taking more and more and more and giving less and less and less. That can't stand, right? So eat part of them, yes. eat enough that it's fair. That's all I ask. Squirming back Jace. Are we done here? I'm gonna kill you 2 different ways. Decking you and damage. How does that sound? $16 in their deck. Swing, they have to block. No? No blocks. Take 11. Okay, pass. Lumra has reach, so they can't attack me. I don't know what their plan is here. 6 life and 15 cards in your deck. If I draw any way to reanimate, Jace kills them, Founding or another Squirming. I've got 2 Squirmings left? Yeah. We're plowing through our deck very quickly. Up the beanstalk. You can draw more cards if you like. I could look... Whoa, Frilled Spark Shooter? What is this doing in there? Wow. A 1 of? Is this some combo that I'm not seeing? Enters with a counter if an opponent lost life. 4/4 with Menace and Reach. What? For 4 mana? What am I missing? Why are they doing it after I block? Don't you like life? Okay. Sure. I could Lumra again. 26 in my deck. Let's see what's on top. Shit. Should I Lumra? 25 cards in my deck. I can shrink the angel. I should just play this. I know they have a Sunfall. I know they have a Sunfall. But I want to get it out of their hand. I can't race this angel. So let's do this. Pass. Play your Sunfall already. I could count. I could go if I was really like this is a tournament. I go through here and I start counting. How many herd migrations do they have left? How many Sunfalls? 1, 2, 3. They have 1 left, maybe. So yeah, could be in their hand, could still be in the deck, but only 1. So the chance is not super high. I kind of put them on a Sunfall earlier. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Sure. Yeah, okay, fine. Go. Atraxa, some other stuff. Pass. Okay. 16/16 reach. Scoop it up. All right. They had like 9 cards in their deck. 10. Can't. 12? I think it's 12. Can't see anymore. Frillback pretty good in this match. Jace is insane and Tidebinder's incredible. You could side in other stuff. I don't think you should. Harvester comes out. Terratide's still good. Need to deal with the migration. Fallaji I take out as well. I don't need the early blocker here. And then Wail is not amazing. I can cut a couple Wails. I think I want to keep everything else. Negate is debatable here. I mean, I just hate paying 2 mana to counter a 1 mana spell. Like, Leyline is... Whoa, did my opponent just scoop? Oh. Okay, never mind. My opponent didn't want to have any of my Reanimator deck. This isn't a paid event. Okay, they scooped after 1 game. They didn't even want to play another game. They were done. Okay. I'll see you in the last round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We are 4-0, winning another die roll. Getting a little lucky this this run. I guess I keep this. I don't love it, but I'm gonna get this in the yard as soon as possible and then turn to Archaeologist, and yeah, maybe we hit Founding or something. Archaeologist is kind of nice. Pixie or Fairy, I mean, can put instants or sorceries. Archaeologist gets any non-creature, non-land permanent. So there's these weird variations. Wail can get lands, you know, and the other 2 can't. So you kind of have to like learn the weird little differences between these mill spells and when to use which one at the right time. Like I can Picklock Prankster off of Founding, but I can't I can't Archaeologist off of Founding or whatever, right? Okay, it's going to be Demir Tempo. Interesting. This can be an interesting match. Depends on how aggressive their draw is. If their draw is very aggressive, then it can be tricky. Because if they have pressure backed up by counter magic, then and disruption, bats into, you know, counter magic and stuff, then I could be in trouble. But I have good removal in my deck. I just need to draw, like drawing Bitter Triumph, drawing Terrortide, those kind of cards, forcing their removal, and then being able to reanimate once they burn their counter magic on my sweepers. Huh? Wait, what? Forget everything I just said. Mountain? Oh. Is this Jeskai? Jeskai Convoke? No, it would have gotten Plains there, right? What am I playing against? Very strange. Definitely going to Super Ponder here. Okay, 2 permanents in the yard is nice. We're getting close to reanimating Lumra here. Very close. If they kill my Fallaji, we've got it. So we'll see. Turn 4 Lumra is going to be pretty damn good. Oh, yes. Give yourself haste or something? Oh, no. Does it do? Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of some other random pirate. Pirates! Blue-red pirates! You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit. Okay. I think we're gonna be picklocking first into Wail. But you know what? I don't want to... Oh, I'm going to have to pay life no matter what, right? Unless I play basic island. Excuse me. I'm going to free the Fae first. Let's see if I can turn on the Wail. If I can fully power up the Wail, it's going to feel pretty good. That'll do it. Okay. So let's go this. You go back to the hand. They discard a card. And now I've got Squirming Emergence. Oh, I've got Atraxa. I can put Bitter Triumph in my hand, I think. Okay, so I've got Atraxa coming next turn. No, I'm not attacking with my 0/3. Jace in the yard, Lumra, double Atraxa. Okay, they have to have counter magic here. If they tap out for breaches again, well, I guess they could make another treasure, have 2 mana up. But that's still not enough, right? I've got untapped land here, so I can Squirming Emergence. The only counter spell they're going to play, probably main deck, is... Phantom Interference, right? And I have 2 mana up to pay after casting Squirming, so it'll have to be a hard counter or something spicy. 3 steps, but they can't play that for 2 mana. Oh, they just tap out. Okay, great. Whatever, sure. Crazy. So they don't have counter magic, I guess. I guess I'll Squirming first. And let's go with Atraxa. I've got Bitter Triumph to kill breaches here. I don't need another Atraxa. I'm actually going to do this, this, and this. Yep, another Squirming. This is the damage. This is where, what I was saying before, where it doesn't matter that they kill Atraxa now, because this is so much econ damage, or I don't know what you want to call it. It's so much damage to their game progression that it's too much. I can discard Sanctum here. Even if they kill Atraxa, they're not going to recover from the card advantage beating that I'm giving them here with just one Atraxa. And again, you always find another Squirming, right? So you're just able to immediately bring Atraxa back again. Malcolm. Oh, last card is. Uh-huh. Sure. They're desperately trying to kill me here. It doesn't matter. Let's mill them. Nice. Okay, so how do I do this? Oh, so many options here. I could just bring another Atraxa into play and then Terror Tide. That's pretty good. Like, we get to look through 40 cards or 30 cards here in 3 turns. So it doesn't really matter. I don't need one with the Multiverse. I guess I'll take the Reef? Do I even want another Atraxa? Yeah, why not? And then I think I tied. I lose Atraxa, but I don't give a shit. I'll just get an Atraxa next turn. I can discard Atraxa. Bounding's too good. Maybe Harvester? Yeah, I don't even need Harvester here. It is good against them. Maybe a land. Maybe I should have tossed the land. Yep. Look at the top 4. Draw away. They scoop on 20 life. Yeah, this is just over. Look at my hand and all the shit in my yard. They know I'm flashing back Squirming, so... Good night. Terror Tide, Malicious Eclipse come in. I think Tidebinder's probably pretty good. We can take out Jace. Portal is good because, again, it ETBs and kills a bunch of their creatures. That's why I like it. But I could definitely see siding out one with the Multiverse here. It just might not be doing enough. Wail, same thing. Really want to find room for Tidebinder. How can I make that happen? I think Lumra's insane. I'm going to take out one with the Multiverse. Just for one Tidebinder, though. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Even just one Tidebinder I feel like is good here. I like the Archaeologist. They block. I guess I'll take out Wail. I'll put in 2 Tidebinder. Okay, no Whales. I don't know if that's correct. They're going to have Urabrask's Forge and stuff, maybe. Wait, how do they sideboard? I don't even know. Pirates? They'll bring in Urabrask's Forge, right? I should definitely be bringing in Tranquil Frillback, maybe. Sorry, guys. I'm playing, I'm trying to do for the video, just focus on the games, but let me catch up with you guys. Rest in peace, Zanonbo. Oh, yeah, so that's, yeah, you can't play it. Blot Out, yeah, you mentioned that. That seems good, yeah. You main deck Stonebrain super high? I don't think it's worth main decking. You're not a weirdo. You're just overestimating it. You're vastly overestimating that card. It's almost certainly not worth a slot in your main deck. Absolutely not. Like, it's not worth a card in your main deck. So, yeah. But we can talk about why, but yeah. Get lost, kill Founding on sight. Yeah. Founding is very powerful. Yeah, I did Peach. Yeah, but yeah, never mind. Founding's really good. Yeah. Yeah, oops, did I pay out for the bets? Oh, did I? Maybe not. Let me do that quickly. I'm sorry. Yeah, the games were going fast. Here, tell you what, we'll bet again here, and I'll bet on no, so we can, there, get your bets in. I'll bet no. Okay, this is an ugly hand. Against aggro, I don't like mulliganing too much here. I have to keep this. I'm gonna put Island on the bottom. Ooh, Picklock. Okay, if they don't have counter magic up on 2, they didn't have a 1-drop. That's already good for us. I'm gonna get another swamp. I don't want to pay life for my double black spells. And, wait, no, I needed to get island. What the fuck am I doing? No, I just screwed up. I just screwed up really badly. Oh, I just realized I can't. Why didn't I get island? Oh, I put island on the bottom because I was going to go get it. And then I just talked myself out of it somehow. Oh my god. Whoops. Whoops. Oh. Oh, that really stings. That's a turn 3 Atraxa in my hand that's now not going to happen. Founding on 2 into Picklock and then Squirming already in hand. That's a turn 3 Atraxa if I'm lucky. Plus 2 Fables? Yeah, like I'm almost certainly going to get 7 permanents in the yard. I just totally blew it. Fetching the wrong land there. See, I'm distracted. I was talking, whatever. But when you play this deck and you're not streaming, because you probably won't be when you play this, you'll play better and you won't miss stuff like that. Like this could have been a turn 3 Atraxa. Damn it. It's fine. We'll still win, but it annoys me that we're that's totally my fault and avoidable, and I'm just an idiot, and I yeah. All good. Okay, Malicious Eclipse. Probably. They know I have it. We're gonna mill 4 next turn. Yeah, I can still just slam Squirming Emergence if we mill an Atraxa. So not a turn 3 Atraxa here, but could be a turn 4 if there's one on top. Otherwise, it's turn 4 Lumro, which is pretty insane. That's better than a Ral, for sure. You draw 3, discard 2. For 4 mana? Okay. I'm gonna draw 6, put a 7/7 Flying Lifelink Death Touch Vigilance creature into play for 3. No, I'm not. Apparently not. Shit. Alright. Is it Squirm time? Let's just squirm into a Lumra here, right? And ramp? I think that's for the best. Okay. Crack those Fables on our turn. And then probably going to Bitter Triumph Ral, although I could Malicious Eclipse if they build out their board too big here. Founding going to cast Squirming next turn. Squirming can bring back Harvester. Or bring back another Founding, which I also like. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to Squirming back a Founding next turn. All right. Deadly Cover-Up. Yeah, Mavericks? Absolutely, yes. That doesn't stop you. Remember, one of the key aspects of this deck that's very important to the way it plays out in those games where they do that, they strip your... Many times people have stripped my Squirming Emergence. It happened yesterday on stream twice. And in the same match, the same guy, the same person, stripped my Squirmings and I beat them. And then game 3, they stripped my Squirmings and I beat them. And it was because we can hard cast our threats. That's one of the huge aspects of the deck that's very important to the way it plays, like I said. If you can hard cast all the big threats in the deck, you have a big plan B, right? Or plan C, maybe, after Jace. Jace's plan B? I don't know. Because instead of doing the reanimation thing, if they eat your graveyard or they strip your Squirming Emergences, all you have to do is hard cast, just get to 6 mana and play a Lumra. Or get to 7 mana and play Atraxa. Or get to 8... Like, I've done this many times. Lumra is really good at enabling that plan because it just ramps you, right? Like, after I resolve a Lumra, it doesn't matter if they eat my graveyard or strip my Squirming Emergences. I have so much mana here, I can hardcast every threat in my deck. That's why Basic Plains is really important to the function of the deck as well, right? So that's it. That's how you do it. You don't need to do anything else. Should I just wipe the board here? I have Malicious Eclipse in my hand. I don't have to, so let's just Squirming. Now, Squirming's interesting here. I could bring back Harvester of Misery. Maybe I should. And just wipe with that. But I want to bring back Founding almost there, right? Yeah, that's nasty. Squirming on top? Sure. I could fire up... hold on a second. So I could fire up the Reef, hit Ral. That's pretty good, actually. I think I will do that. Or I could play Picklock Prankster, but they don't have Liliana or anything. This is fine. They don't have anything to do with their graveyard, right? So I'm safe milling them. I don't need to mill myself anymore, plus I want Squirming on top, so... They scoop. It's for the best. 5-0, baby! That's how we do it. Blue-red Pirates. Man, we played against some weird-ass decks in this run, but give me those points. The end. Indeed. Fitting card there. And give me those points. All right. That's it. Yeah, deck's great. Like I said, it feels super busted. None of those games were even close. In fact, now that I think about it, I think we just went 10-0 in games. I 2-0'd every single one of my opponents. I don't think anybody took a single game off me, did they? Did Rabbits? Oh, Rabbits. The very first round, they took a game off me. I think that was the only game we lost. Anyway, try it yourself. It's a sweet deck. I will see you in the next video. Peace.